So when was our first proper trip away? Do you remember?
Well, 2016, PWA, I guess.
Yeah.
I remember Zen's dad gave you a haircut.
Yeah, terrible haircut.
That was probably the worst haircut you've had since,
The mullet, you reckon?
I reckon that was worse.
Yeah, that was worse, yeah.
Worse than the mullet. That was just, it was like, what, skin everywhere, just a little...
Yeah, a little bird's nest on top of my head.
Drive central, drive central, drive central! Yeah, third, JK! Step to the ball, step to the ball! Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Having that relationship that they've had over the last 10 or so years, 100% will help on the pitch. They played together in the academy, they played together at school, and as a centre-back, you know, the more that you play with someone or get to know someone's game, the better you are, 100%. So I think that's probably why, one of the reasons why they've sort of started off so seamlessly together is that they've already had that existing relationship. They know how each other's plays, they know each other's strengths and weaknesses, and you know, that's what we're seeing transcend onto the pitch so successfully.
Players getting in behind.
No, wait a minute. Toto Stanley very careless. Here's Del Piero, and he scores. He's put it on a plate for Alessandro Del Piero.
Well, watching players like Del Piero play for Sydney FC at that age was special. He's someone you kind of hear your parents talk about as like a legend of the game, and yeah, to see him live in the flesh, play in front of me for the club that I love, it was unreal. Yeah, I think I got a high five from Del Piero one time, and I don't think I washed my hand for a couple of days, as bad as that is.
Just two clubs in my bedroom, either Arsenal or Sydney FC. I remember I had a Gunners kind of sheet over my bed, so that was very clear to see. And yeah, just hanging up my Sydney FC jerseys in terms of each year, I would hang it up.
Jake and I met we were 11. Actually, we started playing together at this futsal team called Mascot Vipers. That was the first time we ever met, and then we did New South Wales PWA. We both made the state team in Year 6, so when we were 12. And then, yeah, obviously went to Endeavour together, joined the academy together at the same time, and we spent a lot of time together over the years in cars on the way to training, on the way home, so yeah.
That's kind of where we became mates. Yeah, we just connected really well. Do you get like 54 in the jumps?
56.3.
Bro, what? Very nice guy. He's got very good morals about him. So, yeah, and like you can see, he's had some serious injuries, and to overcome that just explains who he is as a person.
21st of December in 2019, 15 years old, I think. We just started training with the NPL boys, the senior academy. And I've come down in a little bit of a ditch, and I've snapped my tibia and fibula and dislocated my ankle.
It was not good to see at all. And texting him in hospital and him explaining what has happened, and I just felt so bad for him because it's just a serious injury.
4 days before Christmas, I think my parents were Christmas shopping at the time, and they get a call from the physio saying, oh yeah, Hayden's broken his leg. Had a closed reduction surgery, so they didn't pin plate my ankle because they said I had too much room left in my growth plates, that they didn't want to pin and plate it. Every week I had to drive all the way up from my home in Oatley up to Royal North Shore Hospital in the full leg cast that I was in, and get scans, and with a bag packed ready to go back into hospital if I needed surgery in case the bones had moved.
You see so many players drop off those ages, you know, and look to do other things or not make, I guess, sport or football their priority. And for him to be able to stick at it and the amount of rehab that he would have had to do shows the type of character that he is.
I think it definitely is the mental part. I think I got lucky enough that it wasn't in a tackle, but everyone always told me the bone grew back stronger, so I kind of was led to believe that it should be okay.
Football is always about ups and downs, and I remember he would be doing rehab at school, and he'll be doing rehab at training, and to get up at very early hours as well, even when you're not training and doing rehab, it's tough. So, like you said, look where he is now. He's done very well from 2 serious injuries, and he's overcome that. So it's actually very incredible to see.
Joe Lolly to take the corner. Hangs it high. Fabio Gomez is target, and the secondary header is in for Jake Girdwood-Reich.
Yeah, I think they can both go on to play overseas. You know, like I said before, the way Jake's sort of come into this environment and made that position his own, after only playing it for such a short period of time. You know, he's still, I'm sure, learning things about being a centre-back, and you know, that's going to continue for the next year, 2 years, 3 years. But the trajectory that he's on, there's no doubt that he can make a career outside of the A-League and forge a career in Europe, and I'm sure Hayden's the same. Like I said, he's only played 3 games, but it looks like he's been there for years already, and if he continues on playing as well as he has, then I'm sure the sky's the limit for both of them.
Joe Lolly rolls it short, and change of angle, and headed in! What a beauty for Sydney FC, and it's the skipper on the night!
Yeah, I mean, if we can go all the way this year, that would be very special. In that Australia Cup run in the beginning of the season, to get the first taste of winning a trophy in your career, you just want to win more. So we'll do our best to go all the way, and to do it with Hayden next to me would be even more special.